Hello, my beautiful friends. It's just me today, and today is all about talking about the Matrix. I was personally guided to talk about this, and I mean, I've been giving you guys clues. I've been giving you guys clues little by little, explaining to you how everything is an illusion. So they want me to expand on that, and right now I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why. um, I think it's because I just have to continue to speak out, and they're making me more and more speak out. I want to continue trans channeling, but they've told me for now, you have to do certain things. In other words, I have to continue unlocking my mind. And just the fact that I'm feeling even a little bit nervous, which a lot of people do when we make videos, at least for myself, and I know a lot, like millions of people feel this way. In the beginning, I always feel a little bit nervous, and then after the adrenaline kind of slows down and I start to get the groove into what I'm saying, what I'm going to talk about. So I guess just hang out with me. Hang out with me, and I just want to see what kind of comes up. So I am microdosing, and that helps me separate my human self, which is a self that is full of doubts, which is a self that is nervous, and then that elevates me into opening my window, my third eye, even more. And letting them communicate the information that they want to convey and I want to convey. And right now, you can say this is a little bit like my clutch. If I don't smoke, if I don't microdose, I'm still psychic. I still get visions. It's just, how do I say it? It's just the volume is definitely louder. When I take like a couple of hits, the volume gets loud enough. And then also I'm able to, yeah, I'm able to like disassociate my human self, the part that is doubtful. I'm able to disassociate that part, and then they can, like, I can start to get more, I can hear better, everything just gets better. I don't really get high off of it anymore, which is a little bit like because I mean, you get a little bit stoned if I smoke more, but no. And if I smoke more, it would turn into a codependence as well, and that is not where I want to be. Also, I don't even like smoking. Like, I don't like it on my lungs so much, whatever. So that really helps me to like stay grounded in my mind and my heart. I take breaks as well. And my dogs are barking. It's a party. Chloe, Nikki, good job, guys. Good job. Okay, so we're back. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna get one of my rocks here, and I really want to get this one. This one has been like on my third eye. So like, get this one, get this one. So I don't know. I'm gonna get this, and I'm just gonna start talking. So by now, I connect with God. I clear my body of any negative energy and residue. I clear this house of all negative energy and energies that want to reside here. They are no longer welcome here. Thank you. Nikki, mamita. Ya, mamita. So by now, you guys know that we live in a matrix. I hope you do. I hope you're not in the stage of like, is the matrix real? no, I hope that this group understands that we are in a matrix. It just doesn't look like exactly like the movie The Matrix, but it's literally the same thing. The blue pill, the red pill, it is the Trinity. It is being plugged into something, being plugged into mind control. So I'm hoping by now you understand that. And so we can start from there. And I think this is the part that makes me always insecure and nervous in the beginning, because they're telling me these things and I'm just like, oh, well, where do I grab from? I mean, we can, and we have to learn boundaries. So boundaries is a cutoff point. Where are you really going to speak from, right? And where I'm really going to speak from is a high vibrational level. I'm not here to teach little kids anymore, So that was also kind of, I keep hearing, stop messing with these fucking kids. So anything that feels on a more immature level as far as consciousness, because there is no right or wrong here, it's just different levels. Anything that feels on a more immature level, you have to refer back to my older videos where I was in those levels and I was still discovering, and they're extremely helpful, by the way. Like that's how you get to see my progression through the levels of consciousness, which is fucking fantastic. Okay, so I really recommend those videos for sure. Okay, but from now on, obviously I'm going to start speaking from a higher vibrational level, and I'm not going to censor myself, even though I hope they don't do that to me. But anyway, so we're living in the Matrix, and this Matrix is not like black, well, it is kind of black and white, but figuratively, because it's a world of duality, is the world of good and bad and evil, and this is why in my trans channeling video, me trans channeling the sun, the one that's called "The Truth Will Piss You Off," the truth will set you free, but it will piss you off, is the truth. It's so the truth. When you first awaken, it feels like it kind of feels like a bomb, and it's very hard. We're in such level of denial because it pisses off so bad to know that you've been lied to the whole time. It's really, really, really pissing, right? But the thing about that is that come on. Well, you should have done a live. When you do a live, you know what you're talking about. I get it. When you do a video, you hesitate, you do all this shit. When you do a live, you're performing. I understand. I didn't want to do a live. I didn't want to do a live. I wanted to put the music and not edit it so much, but I wanted to do all these really cool things and whatever. So when you wake up and you're like super pissed and you're like, what the fuck? God doesn't exist, or God is an asshole, or this is so evil, right? Like, oh my God, I can't believe this Satanist, this is so evil. The truth is that you are still a human and you are still an ego. And the whole point is to understand and to try to see it from even further apart. I know how to explain this so good. Okay. Even further apart, so then you can question and you can say, wait, what if me questioning good or evil, or me having this anger, what if it's just not real? Like, what if I just not see it with anger? Let me step aside. Let me step back. But this is why we have to heal, though. Because if you don't heal, you're always going to look at it with anger. Because there's anger inside of you. But if you don't face your own anger, you're not going to be able to understand that there is no good or bad. This is why healing is so important. And not only is it so important, but like you get unlimited abundance. This is why 3 years ago I came out of my body and God told me this shit. You know, I came out of my body on my DMT video. It was my highest watched video. And God was like, listen, you know, this is unlimited abundance. He showed me the unlimited abundance river that Abraham Hicks talks about. It's full of light. It's beautiful, right? And he was like, this is unlimited abundance. For you to get to this place, you have to remove your bad thoughts, you know? And your bad thoughts are your pain because they're caused by that. Because you are the most amazing human machine, and you're a machine. You are still a machine. The AI is your left brain. So you need to see yourself as that. The thing is that you're not just that. You're not just that. You are so much more than that. You're a spirit embodying a human machine. And that spirit, the more you can heal your negative thoughts, that spirit can really come out, you know? And even making this video right now is actually even making it easier because it's 2 cameras, right? So these 2 cameras, it's like I'm seeing visions of them being together and being separate. So I guess this is one example. It's part of the whole. You know, it's just part of the whole. What if it kind of just had to be that way? Because like that, you can see the evolution of people. This is why when people do micro shrooms or micro doses of anything or even large doses, this is why when people that try these hallucinogen substances, these plant medicines, these technologies, because that's what they are, they're technologies, they are able to see that. They are able to see how we are an amazing combination of spirit and computer combined. But you have to balance out those thoughts. Because if you don't balance out those thoughts, the computer aspect of yourself will run you and will kill you. And that is the true matrix. Because you will literally become computer. So we are trained that anything that is self-expressing and that is out of the norm, and it's just a self-expression of emotion, which is your right side of the brain. So it's this one. Well, I guess I was thinking your right side of the brain. I don't know, I'm lefty, I don't know right or left, and I'm dyslexic AF. And I'm a lot of those mental things that people will call crazy. And what I've realized is that those are different expressions of human that are still connected to their extraterrestrial heritage, that they haven't let go of that. They're still, we all have that to one level or another. We all have that. And things such as autism, OCD, things such as bipolar disorder, bipolar depression, those are all just really different expressions of human that we are stamping it on the negative. We're stamping it on the negative, calling it crazy, calling it disorder, calling it bipolar. But if you really get to know that human, and if that human gets to heal their trauma, they're going to realize that they're a different expression. My dog is so cute. He's doing all these beautiful things. You're going to realize that they're just another expression of human that is still connected to their extraterrestrial, intergalactic heritage, because that's where you really come from too. And then you say, well, what the fuck am I doing in this matrix? There's more that I can say, but this is what I can tell you. How about that? What I can tell you is that there's a lot of different species of extraterrestrial that are here. You are one of those. Many of you are one of those, especially the ones that are the chosen ones. chosen ones are usually the black sheep. But energy goes both ways. So you are chosen because you're the black sheep. You're the one that came different. But you also have to choose because you have free will. So you have to choose to go that route. And you know what? Many don't choose that route. So they don't end up expressing their full potential, and they stay in the matrix. They know something is off. They feel like they can do better, yet they have a very beautiful life in the end. It's a dichotomy. It's a dichotomy, and it all depends on what level of energy you want to put into. Dichotomy is basically two ways of thinking. Like, I'm happy, but I'm not happy. I'm happy, but something's missing. So, which way do you want to look into, right? So that's one way. However, there's other chosen ones, other black sheep, that they come here and they just don't want to let go of their black sheepness, that they want to continue at some level be themselves. And this causes a lot of turmoil in their life because they are born into the matrix. And so they are born into a system where we are told that anything that is out of the norm is crazy, because that is the computer that you were programmed to be in. So that makes you look crazy, And not only that, but you have a hard life compared to other people. You don't understand why things don't work out for you in many ways. You also want to be part of the crowd, but then you're different. You're looking the other way while everybody's looking, the right way. You're looking left. You're looking at the little people. There's a few little people that are having amazing experiences. Well, everybody is calling those people crazy because they're programmed, right? Everybody's programmed. Sit back down. You're crazy. Get back with the program, right? These are the ones that are programmed. These are the ones that are unlearning the program, but they're still programmed. We're still programmed. I had to do a lot of unlocking, and I still do. Because new fears come and new things come. It's just it's never ending, but it turns beautiful now. Now it's not healings for me. Now it's activations. There's still healings, but you get activated in some way. So, you were the one that was looking the other way. You were the one that was looking that way. And even though you still thought that they were kind of crazy, you were still paying attention. You're still like, there's something here. And then you're looking at them. You got them people over there. And you're like, they're so the same. They're going in circles. So you start to begin to question things. So those are the chosen ones. The people that are watching this video are probably all chosen here. Because the thing is that even the ones that are not chosen, even the ones that are part of the system, we all have free will. So at one point we can begin to choose different. We can begin to do things different. But the only way that we are going to start to do things different is when we start to heal. And healing is going to require for you to take some really large risks. It's going to require for you to put your faith on other people that are thinking different. It's going to require a huge sacrifice. Huge. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It doesn't come all at once. It comes in sections, little by little. But we're not willing to do that sacrifice because we also are a lonely civilization. You know, we are detached. We have layers of trauma. So it's very hard for us to trust. This is why we need healers. People like myself and people like a bunch of other people that are awakening now. You know? Through the connection of someone who has your best interest, you can open up and heal. And understand the illusions of the matrix. You know? So here's the thing. Going back to the matrix. Because I know I started talking about healing. But the thing is that it's all part of the matrix. You want to see the matrix? You want to get out of the matrix? Heal. Heal every thought. Not every trauma. Because people are still in denial about their traumas. Okay? If we are in denial that we've been lied to our whole life, you're in denial about your traumas. Okay, makes more sense, right? Okay, so where was I? Okay, I was talking about this healing, and then the traumas. But, okay, you can heal your thoughts. When you have a negative thought, heal it. Heal it, look into it. Ask yourself the deeper questions about that thought. And if it really makes you feel ugly, then forgive it, and you can heal it. What else do I want to talk about this? Right. Okay. So, the government. So you came here to play. The Matrix is a game. Everything is a game. So that's another thing. Get out of your... Yes, I have to tell you. Get out of your mental mind that it's a sick game. Just get out of it for a second. Stop judging it. Stop calling it bad game. Stop calling it good game. Stop. It's a game. And it's the game of evolution. It's not good or bad. God wanted to get to know itself. So he created light. But he also created dark. And he wanted to evolve with it. This is why we're eternal. Because we're always evolving into different expressions. So you came here to play that game. The dark came here to play the game as well. And so they created the government. Eventually I will start to be more specific with the dark. But they created the government. And so the clues to the game are everywhere. It's so cool. Like, it's really cool after a while. When you get out of the ego mind and stop thinking about good or bad, it's amazing. It has a huge level of like, whoa. Because the clues are everywhere. You are in a real life video game. And this is a holographic universe. So, and the universe is inside of you. Amazing. So, I'll give you a beautiful clue. Beautiful clue. The word government. The word government is to govern, which means to control. And ment is the mind. It comes from mental. So it's to control your mind. Okay? Notice it's not saying control people. No, it's control your mind. Okay? Another one that I heard the other day that was like really, really cool. Television. You want to unplug from the matrix? Turn off your fucking television. Turn it off. And watch Netflix at a distance. Because Hollywood is all rigged by them. These movies are created to wake you up. This is part of the game. They know it. That's why celebrities are super quiet. Right? So, the television is a lie vision. All these news, you have to open to the fact that maybe all these news, except for the local crime, these news are fake. These news are fake, guys. And you know what? I'm even gonna go as deep because of the things that I've seen, and I'm gonna get deeper at one point. But because of the things that I've seen, how can I say it? I can say that even the trials of Hillary Clinton, because she's going on trial for like sex trafficking, child trafficking, torture, murder, blah, blah, blah. Guess who went to the same trial? Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Epstein. What is his name? The funny guy that we love to hate now. I forgot his name. You guys know who I'm talking about. The America's favorite dad, and he was black. They're like, You know, I just believe, at least for the really, really elite, forget Hollywood for a second. Hollywood just signs a contract. They're still pretty elite, but it's different levels, right? So the Illuminati takes care of Hollywood. But we're talking about like the cabal and deep state. Those are like the super elites. So as far as for the super elites, I can honestly tell you that even those trials are not real. They still get out of it. They still get out of it. Like, they show that they went to jail. They show that they were killed. But that's not what I'm seeing. You know? What I'm seeing is that those people are still very much alive. What I'm seeing is that there's a lot of money going around and people are getting paid off. So everything that I'm explaining to you right now, guys, is not because I'm watching it from other people. It's because I'm watching it from within here. And then I do match with my other trusted psychic mediums. Absolutely. I have a network that I trust, and the information is extremely consistent. But I'm only speaking from what I've seen here. So, it's insane that it's just all a game, and they know it. However, at their heart, at least for the politicians, which are the puppets, at their heart, they believe that they're doing the right thing. So like Bill Gates thinks he's doing the right thing, because it is population control. And we are overpopulated. So guess what's going to happen? It's time for people to go. It's time for people to go one way or another. People got to go. And it's always going to hit the lower vibrations. The lower vibration is always going to have to go because that's just part of energy. Lower vibration needs to be transmitted and go back to the light so they can come back and do it again in a better situation. That's part of evolution. So notice I'm not here talking all this garbage about how disgusting the Matrix is, or how blah blah blah. No, it's really kind of a joke. It's kind of a joke. It's almost funny when you understand that this was all just part of mind control, and it's all about helping you to awaken, because they even want to do that for you. The clues, everything that is being thrown, the chaos, it's all part of to help you understand that, wait a second, maybe I do have chakras that need to be aligned. Maybe I do have things that are bugging me. Maybe I do really need to revisit the time that I got raped. Maybe I need to confront this person, right? You're going within. So all this is all happening so you can go within, so you can activate your chakras, heal and activate them, and then understand that you are so fucking powerful, and you can have heaven on earth here and in other dimensions. And you will see how everybody is all a different kind of people. You don't even have to get as high as I am, right? You will just eventually, as you keep going up, as you keep activating yourself, keep healing, you will see that every person is just another reflection of you. And it's just another expression of you. You don't even have to see their alien, their extraterrestrial heritage that I see, right? But you will just see them as a part of you. That's all you need to do and be. You will see that money is an illusion. Money was created to control us. Or at least, no, it wasn't quite created to control us. It was a medium of exchange and understanding value. Later, it was then done to control us. You don't need money to be happy. I know that you know that on a intellectual level, but I promise you, when you feel that on a soul level, you're gonna laugh. It's fucking funny. You're like, oh my god. You're like, that is hilarious. And you're no longer gonna feel shame for, other people affording things that you cannot afford at that time. You're not gonna feel shame for that. You're gonna be so at peace with your transition, wherever it is that you're trying to go in life. Because then you will also find your life purpose. And you know exactly that you have to do certain sacrifices and go to that route. And you're not gonna feel shame for who you need to be. That's truly awakening from the Matrix. I don't know. I think that the clues are everywhere. We have to stop saying, oh, that's just a coincidence. Oh, like, okay, another one, Beyonce. She is completely bought, and she plays, from what I've seen, she plays the good side, the good guy side. But she's completely bought. She can't talk about it. Don't you see that she doesn't even give interviews anymore? Also Jay-Z. Do you really think Jay-Z is the first billionaire because of his clothing? He hasn't been on TV forever. You haven't seen none of those things forever. Another thing is, look up, I want you to give yourself a homework. Look up 50 celebrities and see how active are they compared to the rest of the world that is speaking up about racism. I want you to see how active are they. Hardly. Because they're all bought. They're all under contract. Because they use Hollywood to make movies to train us visually that the aliens are here, because they are, because you are one. And they train us that, war is coming, kind of thing. And they train us about Mars. They have us completely bought with Mars. We cannot go to Mars just like that. We can go to inner orbit. The idea that the world is round is not completely true. It's not. Just like the idea that the world is flat is almost true, but it's not completely true either. I'll explain on another day because it's so exciting. It gave me so much meaning in my life when I got that vision. I was like, what? Oh, it gave me so much meaning in my life. That's why I want to take my time explaining how the world is shaped, at least according to the math that I'm seeing. So, it's all here created to help you awaken. The thing about Trump is that we need to integrate the part of us that is ugly, which is the part that we don't like about Trump. He's a reflection of our own ugly that we do not want to integrate. But if we integrate it, a lot of good things can happen. A lot of good things will happen. If we don't integrate it, we're going to continue to suffer because we're going to continue being controlled by them. So I'm going to leave it like this, guys. I hope this helps. I don't know. This just kind of came to me and I have to talk about it this way. I will continue to be putting out more things, and I'll catch you guys next time. Follow me on IG for the latest. Every time I get something, I kind of post it, and I try to educate my audience through my stories as well. And I love you all. And see you later. Bye. Don't forget to like.